Football playoff action, high school, Corbin High School versus Middlesboro Yellow Jackets. This is Mike Goforth. We're joined by my colleagues Randy McCarg, Steve Olson, and Jason Martin during the broadcast. And Randy, what are your thoughts about this game, and what do you remember back about the first game earlier this year between these two squads?
Well, the first game, Mike, of course, special teams played a big part in that game right there. The Redhounds had I think 3 punt returns for touchdowns, jumped out to a quick early lead. I think they had about 3 touchdowns on the board in the first quarter. And then Middlesboro, of course, made a big comeback, and going into the fourth quarter, we had quite a ball game. Then I believe it played out that way, and the Redhounds were able to put some more points up on the board. So the score was deceiving. It was a much closer game than what the score would indicate. And I expect a real knockdown drag out here tonight.
My recollection is Corbin got, I think, about 20 or 21 points in the fourth quarter of that first matchup. Now, we've been hearing that the Middlesboro quarterback has had an injury. However, I think he's been spotted down here on the field warming up. Hunter Adams, I believe, is a good quarterback.
Yes.
Did you see him down there looking pretty good, or how did he look?
Looking at him right now, and, yeah, I was watching him down there, and if he's injured, he's maybe not 100%, Mike, but he looks to me to be 90%, and I believe he'll play.
So that's number 7, Hunter Adams. He's a junior, 6 foot tall, 180 pounds. Quarterback, plus he's in the defense as well, and I think if I read in the paper what I remember correctly is he had an interception against us in the first game.
Yes, he did.
And played well as on offense as well.
Well, Mike, the thing about Hunter Adams is that, looking in the paper and, of course, the stats, rushing, he's rushed for over 1,000 yards this year, and then he's thrown for over 600. I think he's rushed for 13 touchdowns and maybe had 8 touchdown passes. So he's more dangerous as a runner than he is a passer, but he does both equally well. So very important to this Middlesboro team. But overall, they're a fine football team, and we're going to have to play well to beat them.
Of course, Corbin led by outstanding senior quarterback number 3, Clint Cashin. And I know Clint had broke into the top 25 or so in passing within the past couple of weeks in the stats that I saw. So Clint's having an excellent year, and is certainly guiding the team, and he's very valuable on defense as well. So kind of similar teams. You have very valuable quarterbacks who also are big on the defense for these 2 different squads. Well, Randy, you have some announcements to share with us before we move along?
Yeah, we want to get a business end of the deal out of the way here, and we want to remind everybody that this broadcast of Corbin High School Redhound football is the property of RBS Channel 18 and Redhound Productions, that any rebroadcast or reproduction of this game without express written consent of RBS Channel 18 and Redhound Productions is strictly prohibited. We also want to thank our sponsors of Redhound football, Brentwood Pharmacy, which is located across from Corbin Walmart. They're open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., Saturday, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Phone number is 258-9110. Law Office of Crabtree and Goforth, located 120 East 4th Street in downtown London. And that's my partner here, Mike Goforth. We appreciate him and his partner. And also Hometown Bank, 3 locations in Corbin, 1 in London. Hometown Bank, locally owned and operated. Visit Hometown Bank on the internet at www.ahometownbank.com or call 528-2000. And we also want to get this on, that Redhound Productions has the following video packages available to purchase at www.redhoundproductions.com, or you can call 528-4067. Redhound football, Redhound middle school football, girls and boys soccer, volleyball, and also girls and boys basketball. And also the senior package, which is prom, graduation, and senior video. And prices go up through the season on the basketball, I know, and you can take advantage, order early, and we think that they're a good investment, something to look back on in the years to come.
Well, I know for the boys that I was guarding over, we got some of the tapes from some of the games that they played years ago, and it's fun to look back 10 years afterwards or so and see some of the games, some of the actions real neat. If I understand the brackets correctly, the winner of tonight's game here will play the winner of the Covington Holy Cross at Newport Central Catholic game. And that's being played, of course, up in northern Kentucky. And So the favorite in that game is Newport. They're, I think, ranked number 1 in 2A. Corbin comes in here, though, ranked second in 2A.
Yes.
But I think Middlesboro is roughly 7th in 2A. So it'll be a very good matchup here tonight, and I'm really looking forward to the game. Well, we'll be back in just a
along with Steve Olson, Mike Goforth, and Jason Martin will also be working with us tonight as we've got playoff action from Campbell Field. We've got the district champs, the Redhounds, playing the second place team, the Middlesboro Yellow Jackets. Both teams won last week, Steve, first round games. This is second round action with a trip most likely to Newport to play the number 1 ranked team in the state next week, as long as they don't get upset. But the second ranked Redhounds come in with a record of 10-1, having already beaten Middlesboro, which brings in an 8-3 record.
You know, playoff time records goes out the door. They go out the door, Randy, because you play right now. For the regular season, you earn the right to be here, and right now you're playing on emotion. Yeah, emotion carries you to victory 9 times out of 10.
And the fact, Steve, that these are two rivals anyhow, this should be a good football game.
This should be a great football game, and you ask the best out of your athletes in both teams. They're looking to that, and the coaches are looking to that. Only thing, though, one of the downfalls for Middlesboro is their quarterback. He's hurt. He's not playing.
Well,
that's a blow to them.
That's something I was going to talk to you about. I didn't know if you was aware of that. Well, now, I've been watching him down there, and if you'll look over here in the corner, Steve, you can see number 7. He is dressed. The paper said, Coach Roark said that he didn't even know if he'd dressed. Well, he is dressed. I watched him in warm-ups. Matter of fact, early I was down on the field watching him, and he's probably injured, but I think he'll play.
Well, one of the things I thought about when I read that in the newspaper that he might not be playing, I'm going, well, it's a good thing to throw that little caution out there and make the Corbin coaches doubt a little bit. I don't think you're going to pull the wool over the eyes of the Corbin coaches.
No.
They're going to be executing all week, supposing he's going to play.
Well, that's exactly what I read in the paper there, that Coach Jewell stated that they were 100% geared up to play against Adams. So they're out at midfield. We've got a big spirit line out here for the Redhounds to come through. They're doing the coin toss out there. That's on to our left, and then to our right, there's a good contingent of Middlesboro students, and they've got a banner out there, and their team's ready to break through.
Yeah, I think right now, 7:30 start. We talked about that before. Corbin fans traditionally are a little bit late. They're slowly starting to filter in right here.
Yeah.
It's football weather.
It's
great atmosphere right here. We should be in for a good ball game.
Aren't you glad we don't have that 100-degree weather?
I was thinking about that. Coming into this game tonight, doing this game is going to be a joy because this is actual football, knockdown, drag 'em out weather.
Yeah, I enjoy it. Last night it was pretty cool. About 6 o'clock, the sun had went down. It was dark, and I went out and took a walk and enjoyed it, just wearing a sweatshirt. So it looks like the Redhounds are going to receive to open up the game there, Steve.
Looking at that, it looks like there's not a lot of fans in the stands right there. I think a lot of them, they're down on the spirit line right there.
There are a lot of students down on the field. So we're getting close to kicking this thing off as they're about to come through the spirit lines, and we'll get underway with the Redhounds in the Yellow Jackets. There's the Yellow Jackets making their entrance. You got to love this atmosphere, don't you?
Oh, it's absolutely great. High school playoff football, it's great. All across the nation it's going on right now.
Yeah.
And Friday nights, this is the place to be if you're a sports fan.
It sure is. Well, the Redhounds, I think I read they have a 32-game win streak in district against district opponents. And, of course, they're riding a 10-game win streak this year. So a couple of long streaks on the line here tonight for the Redhounds.
One of the things, you remember that last game against Middlesboro, although Corbin beat them handily, Middlesboro, they kind of traded blows there in the first quarter, and then Middlesboro, they shot themselves in the foot with some turnovers. And I'm sure they're going to try to end that tonight.
Well, we had talked also, the Redhounds, I think, had punt returns for touchdowns. Special teams played a huge part in that win for the Redhounds.
Exactly.
And it'll be important again tonight. It's all the basics. Ball security. You have to have good special teams play, the kicking game and field position. It all is going to play a part.
We were rather surprised, how handily Corbin beat them in the first game. And we said that Middlesboro did not play their best. And, tonight I do believe it's going to be a coach's chess match.
Oh, yeah. I expect this to be a much tighter ball game. And, quite honestly, Steve, a lot of Redhound fans coming into this game have already penciled it in that we're going to play Newport. But Newport has a ball game to play tonight, and we've got a game to play here tonight also to get to that point. And I think the Redhounds realize that. I know the coaches do, and I think they'll have them ready here.
They will, and the biggest downfall, a lot of teams is the kids overlooking their opponent for tonight. Thinking, well, we got to get ready for Friday because we beat Middlesboro the first time. No way can you overlook this Middlesboro team because they're loaded.
Well, you missed last week's game, which it was really no contest, but that's something that we had talked about. The Redhounds were coming off a week rest, and how much rust they had on, and then also the fact, not overlooking that team.
One of the things is you're playing some teams. The first round, I read in the newspaper too, it's rare that in the first round playoffs that a number 1 seed gets beat,
yes.
Although it happens. And, you're talking about miracles. This game right here, on the other hand, this Middlesboro team, they have the athletes.
They do, for a fact. So the kick is in there. It's down around the 18-yard line where it's fielded by Sewell. He's out to 30, 35. And out near the 40-yard line where he's brought down by a host of Yellow Jackets.
Good patient running there by the young Sewell kid there. He waited for his blockers and then turned it on, got it upfield for good field position.
So that'd be nice field position for the Redhounds to start out, won't it?
It will.
Nothing like playoff football.
Boy, I tell you, it gets you fired up. You walk along here, you see the leaves changing right here. Leaves have been hanging on the trees for a long time.
Yes, they have.
You look at this, walk at the cool, crisp air, and a good football game.
Well, here the Redhounds go to work. That's Clint Cashin under center. He had 3 backs. Now they go in motion. It's number 42 out here is Watkins. And that was Maiden went left, and the handoff's to Fritz, and he's out to the 45-yard line.
Boy, he got through that hole quick.
And that's a nice little pickup right there on first down play. Picks up about 6. We'll call it second down and 4.
That Corbin Redhound, that front line right there, they've just done an excellent job all year. They are hard to stop. You open holes like that, it's demoralizing to a defense.
They had an article in the paper last week, Steve, about the lineman. And that's Caleb Watkins off left side. He's out across the 50 down near the Middlesboro 45-yard line. And that'll be good for a first down, Redhounds.
2 good plays right there.
So the Redhounds are getting a good push up front, Steve.
They're getting an excellent push. Those are 2 statement plays right there.
Offensive line doing a good job there. Jordan wagers Rob Maiden to the near side of us. Caleb Watkins in motion, a flag. That snap was mishandled, or a bad snap there. Well, it was illegal procedure against the Redhounds, so that back them up 5.
I can see that left part of the line there.
That bring up first down 15 now for the Redhounds. 10:53 left. Clock running. We're in the first quarter of second round playoff action between Middlesboro and Corbin. No score in the game. Redhounds first possession. Cashin under center. He's got Caleb Watkins split right out to the right. He's in motion. Drops back. He's looking. He's getting pressure, and he's going to be sacked. Back at the 38-yard line. Huge play right there for Middlesboro.
That was big.
Well, we had a back in the backfield there to block, and I don't know. It looked like he just didn't attack him.
It did. I agree.
So that's a big play for Middlesboro. And, man, that's going to bring up second and 26 now, I think, for the Redhounds. A lot of real estate between them yard markers.
I'm telling you, Randy, this is going to be a good ball game.
Should be an outstanding game. Redhounds, Michael Campbell in motion. That's Cashin looking to throw. Incomplete. I don't know who he was looking for. I think it was Fritz.
That was a good pass right there. It was a catchable ball. I think he heard footsteps. He saw that defender in front of him, and I think he just let up a step right there, and that's why he missed it.
So that brings up now 3rd down, 26, I think. There was a flag on the play, I just noticed. And it must have been against the Redhounds. I see the Middlesboro players waving it off. So they're going to decline it. So it'll be bringing up 3rd down now, 26 yards to go for 1st down. Ball resting on the 38 after a sack, or after a penalty and a sack. 3 receivers to the right. Michael Campbell in the backfield with Cashin. He's got pressure again. Gets away, throws it. He's got a man down here. Rob Maiden. And the ball's incomplete. He overthrew him. Maiden sort of looking like he wanted a flag there, but
Yeah, he kind of looked there a little bit.
I think he tripped.
I think he did too. Maybe a little contact, but incidental.
So big defensive series there for the Yellow Jackets, as the Redhounds just can't get on track with the penalty and the sack. So Redhounds will go into punt formation with 9:43 left on the clock, 1st quarter, and no score. Clint Cashin's back to punt. There's a snap, and there's the kick.
They got a hand on it.
Looks like there was a hand on it. And they'll start out with pretty good field position down at their own 34-yard line. So that's where the Yellow Jackets go to work, 1st and 10. And Steve, I realize that we're sitting right behind the Middlesboro crowd, but as I look across the way, the Redhound fans look very cold and chilly, and these Middlesboro fans are fired up.
They are fired up right here. I told you a lot of these games right here, you ride on emotion right now. And Corbin, they better get fired up too with the players, because the Middlesboro players right now, they are absolutely fired up. They smell blood right now.
Well, they've come out looking good, and look who's at quarterback. Does that surprise us?
No, it don't. You called that, Randy.
He's out
Good
there.
Good observation.
It's Adams under center. Turns. The ball's on the ground. I think the Redhounds have it. So, bad.
That's huge right there.
That is a big play.
That is huge. Momentum was with them. Golly, that's like falling through a big crack in the ice right there.
Bad exchange, and the ball goes loose, and the Redhounds recover. So, big break right there, and they'll take over on the Middlesboro. We'll call it the 35.
You know, I did say something. I got to temper this a little bit. You know, they're playing on emotion, but you got to hold that emotion and keep control of it, because you have turnovers like that.
Right. That's Caleb Watkins off the left side, and he's out to around the 30. And the Yellow Jackets are swarming on defense right now.
They're playing and hitting the holes a lot quicker than they did in the first game. They kind of laid back a little bit, and Corbin had their way with him in the running game. Right now, they're attacking those holes.
They are. Well, you know, right now they look like they have all the intensity.
Yes.
You know, Corbin, not to say that they're flat, but you can tell that Middlesboro's really jacked up.
You know, the past 3-4 games, Corbin's pretty much had their way offensively. They've not really had a whole lot of opposition.
They haven't. That's Wagers and Maiden to the right. That's Fritz on the carry. And he's had a little room out there. They get good pursuit on him and bring him down around the 25. So we've got 3rd down and about 2 it looks like. And Middlesboro's brought a pep band. I like that too. That just adds to the atmosphere.
It does.
Cash.
Big play right here, Randy.
Yeah, it is. 3 backs back there, and I see movement.
It's on Corbin.
And it is going to be against Corbin. I think it was.
Fritz was just a snap. I think the snap was delayed a little bit, don't you?
That may have been it, because there was movement back there. So
and the ball didn't come, and then they all hesitated, but they moved.
5 yards on the illegal procedure will bring up now 3rd and 7 for the Redhounds. So the Redhounds not hitting on all cylinders here early in this game. There's no score with 8:14 left on the clock.
Yeah, I'll tell you one thing, though, Middlesboro, they got to capitalize if Corbin's down a little bit, because they won't stay down for long.
Here we go. That's Caleb Watkins and Fritz right behind Cashin. Now they go out to the left. Maiden's off to the right. Then he's got 2 receivers out here to his right. And he drops back. He's looking. He's getting all kinds of pressure. Another sack. about 3 Middlesboro Yellow Jackets in there. So brings up 4th down now and about 11. So right now
That's about as fired up a defensive I've ever seen.
Our very good offensive line right now having trouble blocking out the defense for Middlesboro.
First 2 plays were a statement, and all of a sudden, like Middlesboro woke up. They didn't wake up till the 4th quarter in the first game, but they woke up the 3rd play.
Well, here we go now. Cashing back in punt formation. There's the snap. This time they'll set up for a return. And it's going into the end zone. So Middlesboro bring it out to the 20-yard line, go to work 1st and 10 with 6:56 left on the clock, first quarter. We're at Campbell Field, and we're in second round playoff action between the Redhounds and the Yellow Jackets.
They pinned them back a little bit here.
So the Redhounds, Steve, they just, like I say, I'm not going to say they're flat, but they're just not.
They're nervous.
Yeah, they're not in rhythm, are they?
No, they're not. You can tell they're nervous right now. I don't want to say they're flat. I agree with you. They're not flat. They're just playing nervous right now.
Well, let's see what the defense can do here as Middlesboro goes to work. Adams rolling, and he looks fine to me as he runs out there across the 20.
That's a hit right there now.
Near the 25.
Yeah, he looked pretty healthy right there.
He sure did.
He accelerated, too, when he turned the corner.
We call that sandbagging.
Well, he got up a little slow there, though. I mean, he got racked there pretty good.
Well, and that's the thing, you know. I think he has been injured, and that's the thing is if he does have a gimpy ankle there, Steve, if the Redhounds can hit him. So, the ball's on the ground again, and I think the Redhounds have it again. Well, what do you think, Steve? Well, he did get it back, didn't he?
You know, I was going to tell you, I almost was going to say this. I should have, because it looked like a genius. I'm going to say there's going to be a turnover. He come up to that line. He got his bell rung in that last play, and he come up to that line like he didn't want any more Corbin right there.
Well, as out of sync as the Redhounds have looked here on, 3 plays for the Yellow Jackets, they are not looking their best either.
Corbin might be out of sync, but Middlesboro, they're out of the whole kitchen.
Well, here they go, 3rd and 11 now as they lost a yard on that fumble and lucky to get it back. Now Adams has the ball, and again he's rolling, and he's looking, and he's throwing. That could have been intercepted. It's number 19 down there for the Redhounds.
I don't understand that play there. You're going to the short side of the field. You got a quarterback rolling out to where he's got to turn all the way around right there with his right hand and throw the ball. It takes a long time to develop. He had 3 defenders on him. That was just a poor play.
So the Redhounds have held, and now with 5:19 on the clock, 4th and 11 for Middlesboro at their own 19-yard line. They'll go into punt formation.
Corbin should come away with his excellent field position.
Yeah, should be good field position. Got Sewell and Maiden deep for the Redhounds. There's a snap. There's the kick in. It's a nice punt. Maiden's going to take it, a fair catch at about the 47-yard line of the Redhounds. So Redhounds go to work there, 1st and 10 with 5:12 left, first quarter.
That was an excellent punt.
So you had a good week in the woods, huh?
I surely did. I was over in Illinois for 8 days. Come away with a deer. We'll have some sausage.
A place that I've come to endear is Illinois since they knocked off Ohio State.
You know, you're right about that. Of course, the folks I stand with, they enjoyed that.
Cash and throw, and he's got a man down here, and he's got it. There's a flag that may be coming back. Watkins is in the end zone.
They got a flag on the play.
That may be coming back. Let's see what happens here.
I think it's an illegal pick.
He got very open on that play. Pass interference against the Yellow Jackets.
Oh, man.
And Redhounds catch a break there, maybe.
They caught a break on that one now.
And that's a big one because that one
He
scored.
might have held. I didn't see, but the defender, I think, held him.
53-yard touchdown pass. Cashin to Watkins, and he was wide open. And 6-0 Redhounds. .5:02 on the clock. Which one of our kickers do we have out there? We have Jordan Wagers putting it through the uprights.
Good kick.
So it's 7-0 Redhounds.
He really fooled him on that play, didn't they?
Yeah.
They fooled him big time. I think what happened, they wanted to pick, and I at first, I didn't see it, but just out of the corner of my eye, but I think what happened is that defender, he held, the defender held the Corbin player.
Well,
and that's what they saw.
That's a big play regardless for the Redhounds as they go up now 7-0 here in the first quarter. So with 5:02 left on the clock, we're enjoying this.
That was really big right there.
That was big play. Well, it was unbelievable. He got so open.
There was a miscommunication definitely in the secondary.
So that puts pressure on the Yellow Jackets, I have to believe, Steve, because
it does.
We are agreeing, I think, that Adams may not be at 100%, and
he wasn't, and that hit made a statement right there.
With the slow start they've had offensively, now more pressure on them, so that's a good thing.
We got Campbell kicking off, and he's got a pretty good leg on him too.
Yes, he does.
He can kick it deep.
I always like to talk about our kicking stable of kickers we have here.
We have a bunch of them.
We do. So Michael Campbell's teeing it up at the 40-yard line for the Redhounds. And they'll be kicking to the Yellow Jackets. 5:02 on the clock. First quarter, 7-0 Redhounds. Campbell moves on the ball. There's the kick. And it's fielded at the 24-yard line. And he'll be run out of bounds down there by number 22, Ryan Ambergy. So first and 10 Redhounds, Steve, with 4:54 on the clock. They spot the ball at the 24-yard line.
They haven't really moved the ball much.
7-0 Redhounds. And Yellow Jackets go on the attack. That's Adams, and he's brought down after a short gain. See where they spot the ball. They're right down in front of the Middlesboro sideline there, Steve, so it's hard to pick up.
It is. He gained about 4 yards.
So we'll say second and
hard-earned 4 yards
for the Jackets.
A little bit more of the Redhound contingency over there.
Yeah, those are home sideline over there, home stands filling up now. Yellow Jackets, there's the snap. He's looking, he pitches. He's hit. Carry goes out to about the 30. Josh Sanders on the tackle. So brings up third down now and about 2 for the Jackets. Well, they hit Adams that time after the pitch. And you have to think, if he's got a gimpy ankle now, the more he gets hit.
You hesitated a little bit. Not a whole lot noticeable up in the stands, but a little bit of hesitation, and the defense and the defenders are right on top of him.
Now he's got receivers 2 to the left, 1 to the right. There's the snap. He's got the ball. He pitches and taken down a short gain. He might have got a yard. See where they marked the ball here. Number 18 is Josh Sanders. He looked like he was a little slow to get up there. Of course, Sanders was injured, if my memory's right, Steve, I think back in the South Laurel game.
Yeah, he's had a tough season.
I think he had the dislocated elbow, I believe is what his injury was. So now they've got 4th down and about 1. We'll see what they do here. They're going for it, so
right
this is a big gamble because should the Redhounds stop them, and they may be trying to draw them. We'll see. Nope, he's going for it. He's going to have it.
I was going to say that middle was wide open. He saw that too. That was a good call right there. I don't know if that was originally what they were going to do or he saw that and just took it upon himself to go up the middle. Wide open.
Seen Adams get up, him and one of the Redhounds doing a little jawing at each other.
That tells me that he don't like getting hit right now.
One of his teammates grabs him and brings him back in. So here goes the Yellow Jackets now. They've got 1st down and 10, and the ball's on the 35. Flag. Goes against the Redhounds. What was that call?
Dead ball foul.
What was the call? Did you make it out?
Dead ball foul. What was that? I don't understand. I don't know what it was either.
Well, it's 5-yard penalty. Bring up 1st and 5 for the Yellow Jackets.
Oh, I don't think he had his chin strap.
Maybe that's what it is.
Oh,
well, Adams, I thought he was tackled. He got the ball off, and watch out now. They'll pick up a 1st down, so nice play right there by the Yellow Jackets, and it'll be 1st and 10 for them as they move the chains out to the 45-yard line. 1:40 left, 1st quarter. Yellow Jackets moving the ball.
You know, they're moving the ball, but they're moving the ball awful slowly. They're earning every yard. I mean, they're getting hit.
They are hard-fought yards, and it don't look real pretty, but they are moving the chains. We'll see. 1st and 10 now. Adams turns. He's going to be drugged down.
Nothing on that.
Just past the line of scrimmage. Be 2nd down. We'll call it 9. Ball looks like the nose of the ball resting maybe at the 46-yard line of the Yellow Jackets. We'll go under a minute now. 7-0 Redhounds. Clock continues to run. Adams under center. He's got receivers left and right. He turns. He's looking. He's getting pressure. He gets rid of it. He throws. Watch out. It is caught down at the 23-yard line.
That's a pretty athletic move right there.
It'll be 1st and 10 Yellow Jackets. It sure was. That's a nice catch. So 1st and 10 Yellow Jackets as they have a nice pass play there. Adams got hit again on that play, but he gets right back up. Of course, all the talk was whether he was going to play or not, and he's playing rather well right now. Clock is running, and I don't know if they'll get this play off. Clock is expired. I don't know where the officials are.
I didn't know what was going to happen there.
Get your head in the game, ref. Clock expires, so that ends the 1st quarter with the score Redhounds 7, Yellow Jackets nothing. Yellow Jackets at the 22-yard line of the Redhounds and moving the ball. So, Steve, what do you think about that 1st quarter?
I think it was a good 1st quarter. Really, I think it was an evenly played game right there. Middlesboro's moving the ball. Corbin caught a big break on that pass play. Right now, it's still anybody's ball game.
Hard-fought game. So we'll take a break and we'll be back.
Start of the 2nd quarter. Middlesboro's in good position, Jason.
No, absolutely. They're down here just about in the red zone, right on the edge of it, and still moving the ball. Quarterback keep.
Well, Hunter Adams running the ball there. Of course, he's the guy that they said was hurt. Well, he looks pretty good, doesn't he? He's been in on offense and defense.
He doesn't look very hurt so far. He's still got some fresh legs about him.
We got second down and about 8 yards to go from Middlesboro. Ball just across the 20.
Let's see Corbin shore up here and deny Middlesboro moving the ball any further. We'll see what they do on defense. We've got Middlesboro's got 2 split out.
Left and right. 2 men in the backfield.
Quarterback keep.
And he got some yardage there. He's down to about the 11-yard line, and that's close to a first down. Let's see where they mark. It's going to be just a little short and be third and about 1.
Yeah, he had the option there to toss the ball and chose not to and was able to pick up positive yardage on that play. You've got really what you would call here the tale of 2 quarterbacks. You've got Clint Cashin that's a true, more of a pocket passer, and this young man is more of the option style. Both are effective if the teams run them right.
Third and about 1. They do send 2 receivers to the right. The give up the middle.
He didn't get it.
Short,
yeah, he didn't get it.
So
nice. Who got who?
It was 18 Sanders in on that tackle, I believe.
I think 34 was also in on that tackle. Mr. Michael Campbell, yeah, that's who they gave the nod to as well.
Yeah,
good
PA,
job.
That's who the PA man said.
We got a fourth down here, Mr. Goforth.
Yeah, 10 minutes, 7 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Corbin up by 7, and Middlesboro's got a 4th and 1 at our 11-yard line. No, it looks like about the 12-yard line.
You got to watch the quarterback keep on this play. You've got to be expecting that.
I look for him to roll, and if I'm calling Middlesboro's play, he rolls to the right. Let's see what they choose to do.
All right.
Ball's marked more to the left hash.
Man in motion. Delay of game. Nope, timeout.
Delay of game penalty. You're right.
That's
4th and 6.
That's a big time penalty there against the Yellow Jackets.
Did the Jackets get stung there by that delay of game penalty?
They definitely got grazed. Still, I believe they're in 4-down territory. It might change the complexity of the play calling somewhat, but 17-yard line down by 7 here. They're going to try to take advantage of every opportunity they have on this side of the field.
Here they come to the line. 4th down and marks out at about 6 yards to go.
The shotgun, 4 wide outs. Man in the backfield. That's a hold.
He has a man there. He's got it. He's down to the 9. That is the first down.
Good job there by the Yellow Jacket quarterback. However, I believe Middlesboro got away with a little bit of a hold coming around this right side, but wasn't called. Can't catch everything. Sometimes they get by.
I believe 18 Sanders for Corbin was in on that tackle. But that's 1st and 10, Middlesboro.
1st and goal.
Oh, yeah. Yep, the 7-yard line.
I like it better your way, but
yeah, I agree.
We've got to go by the rules.
Well, if they'll get another delay of game penalty here, let's see.
Quarterback keep up the middle.
He's close. He's down about the 1 or 2 yard line.
Yeah, he's right there. There's no signal that he's got in there just yet.
He's about the 1.5 yard line. 2nd and goal from there. Yellow Jackets are knocking at the door. Let's see if we can throw them back.
Like I say, one play they had that, back in the first quarter, the end of the first quarter there, they had about a 30-yard pass play that really has put them in good position, full house backfield.
Give up the middle. He's close.
End zone. Touchdown, Middlesboro.
7-6. Extra point attempt upcoming.
Now, I'm not familiar with their kicking game. I'm assuming that they don't have the plethora of kickers as the Corbin Redhounds do. I don't think they would line up for 2 here. Looks like they're initially lining up for the extra point.
Yeah, we've got a whole pound of kickers. and good ones. It looks good.
Yep, picks up and good.
7-all. We'll have the Middlesboro kick and just 23 seconds left here in the first half, all tied up.
Good ball game so far. Seen a combination offense, defense. You know, it's a good ball game. Starting out, this is going to be a classic, I believe, before the night's over with. Mr. Sewell back.
Starts at about the 3.
He's got a lane.
Good run going. He's across the 40.
Nice run back.
I thought he got to about the 42, 43. Let's see where they mark it. They're closer to the 43, 44-yard line.
Yeah, he's almost right just shy of the 44-yard line.
Good run back there. He started, looked like around the 3-yard line.
Yeah,
so
that's
what, 41 yards?
He's a nice run back.
Yeah, man.
He had a little bit of a lane, another step or so, and it'd be 13-7 right now. Full house backfield, going out of the wishbone. Cashing under center.
Watkins with the carry up to the 49-yard line.
Nice hard run there.
5-yard pickup. 2nd and 5. Well, what do you do here, run or front?
I believe I continue to run the ball.
Timeout, I believe it's been called. Let's check that.
Looks like they're still trying to decide as well. I think you run it.
Might be an equipment time. Let's see.
Yeah, get them reset.
Yeah, somebody had an equipment problem or something, so the officials stopped the clock briefly.
Corbin's got good field position here, 2nd and 4. This, on the ball on the 50, you can pull a lot of plays out with this down right here.
Fritz, good run, big run.
Nice run. He's
about the 32-yard line into Middlesboro territory.
Nice run by Mr. Fritz there.
Let's see, started out around the 49, came across midfield, so what, about 19 yards on that carry for Ryan Fritz.
Nice run. I continue to run the ball here as well. If you're getting yardage with it, why not?
7:22 on the clock. Tie game, Corbin moving.
Corbin's done a good job tonight in possession, ball possession as well. Middlesboro's had a couple of fumbles. We all know when it gets cold, the ball gets slick, but Corbin's done a good job of hanging on to the ball.
Watkins.
Banging through that line for a positive yardage.
26-yard line, so that's about 5-yard pickup. So 2nd and about 5 for Corbin.
Clock ticking away now, done under 7 minutes.
2 wagers going wide right. 42 Watkins splitting a little to the right. Campbell and Fritz in the backfield. He gives to Fritz. Short yardage. He got, what, 1 or 2 there?
Maybe 2 on that play. He had a nice lane there, and it closed in a hurry on him.
Like 3rd and about 3. At the 24-yard line, just inside the 24. Wagers again goes to the right. Campbell, Watkins, and Fritz in the backfield.
Man in motion.
Watkins. Fritz with the ball.
Nice run. He's in there. There you go.
Big run. Touchdown.
Belly up, and he's in the end zone.
That'll make it 13-7. Corbin up by 6. I guess you try the 1-point extra point here kick.
Absolutely.
5:58 on the clock, 2nd quarter.
Nice drive by the Redhounds there. Continuously just run after run after run, and it got the job done there. Good field position, though, to start off with. They had, that option coming out because they had such good field position on the kick.
Oh, they have a number of excellent backs, and they're good. They mixed it up well there.
Absolutely.
Giving different players a chance. They had good blocking, as you said there.
There you go.
Eddie Nugget. Oh, they say it went to the left. Well, Corbin leads 13-7, and we'll have the Corbin kickoff.
Yeah, the temperature dropped this evening. This is the coldest game we've had so far.
Well, I came dressed in layers. That's the way to do it when it's cold.
Absolutely. Nice drive again by the Redhounds there. just continuing to pound the ball away with success, and that's a good formula right there so far. 5:58, here we go.
34, Mike Campbell to kick. Good kick. Gets through the Middlesboro player all the way back to the 1-yard line and rolls in, so it'll be a touchback. Comes out to the 20-yard line. Man, if it had quit right there at the 1, that Middlesboro player would have had to cover it.
Yeah, he would have had some trouble.
And run for his life.
Yeah.
Just barely went in.
Yeah, I thought it was going to die down, though. That's a smart play, Bo, by that player, because if it does get in the end zone, you start at the 20. If you take a chance on fielding it there, you're inside the 10 possibly.
Of course, he would have had
you never know, though,
because that's a free kick. If it had continued to move,
absolutely,
could have jumped on it too.
Absolutely.
So 1st and 10, Middlesboro at their own 20-yard line. Corbin with a 6-point lead.
Big defensive series here for the Hounds. 5:53 left before the half, up 13-7.
Well, we're all over that one. I believe your brother was in on that tackle.
56 in there. We had 68 and 65. Sean Nolan and Daniel Nance, as well as Jared Martin, in on that play.
All right.
I believe Nolan had him to begin with, spun him around, and gave everybody else the opportunity to catch up.
Well, that's only fair to let everybody get a shot.
Especially when you're as big as those boys are. They need an extra second or two sometimes.
I had a good article about our linemen. They focused on the offensive line there in last week's paper, talking about the good blocking, good job they've done all year for the team and for the quarterback, Cashin. Well, we're on that.
That's
a little block in the back there.
That's
Is
a
there
block
a penalty
in the back.
there?
That was a hold.
Joseph Hamlin was trying to get there, and one of them pushed him in the back to bring him down. Complete to number 6, though. Watkins, 42, brings him down. He's going to be short of the first. Going to be third and about 2.
Just short of the first down there. That's, again, similar to the play that happened at the end of the first quarter for Middlesboro. It's a scramble around. It's making something happen. And
it was a mad Chinese fire drill back there. And
I agree with you.
The quarterback eluded the defenders.
Well, blocking the back helps that. But again, that's why we're up here, not on the field with the stripes.
Probably 3rd and 2. 4 minutes, 30 seconds left in the half.
Hounds are still showing good defensive pressure, though, on the quarterback. They're getting to him. It pays dividends.
Quarterback keeps.
There
Number 19, Joseph Hamlin, brings him down. Little assist there from 65, Mr. Sean Nolan.
Sean Nolan.
But 19, Hamlin had the tackle there. And it's 4th and short.
4th and maybe a yard or just maybe
2
a half
feet.
yard. Yeah, maybe a half yard. Not much.
1.5 feet. Oh, this is going to be an interesting call. 3 minutes, 54 seconds left in the half.
Corbin's
time out on the field. Big decision here for Middlesboro to make, and if they don't make this first down, turn the ball over to Corbin roughly 30 yards to pay dirt.
They're in the same scenario that they were here the first time earlier this season. Down by a couple, 3 touchdowns going into the half, and yeah, you're right. It's a very big decision right here.
And I'll tell you, with that much time on the clock, and it's a 6-point game, I wouldn't give Corbin a short field. But maybe Middlesboro lines up and gives a long, hard snap count, try to draw Corbin off sides, and then call time before a delay of game penalty hits him, and then punt if they need to. Let's see how they play it, though.
They don't have much to go. I'm surprised they haven't asked for a measurement, but down here where we're looking initially at the down marker and the chain, it looks less than a foot to me.
Well, did they start at the 20 after the touchback?
Yeah, the kick would have came to the 20.
The ball's just a little short of the 30, so it's literally 8 or 9 inches short of a first down.
Right. I like the attitude, though. You can't blame them for lining up and attempting to go for it.
We'll see what they do.
Let's say we're coming in with a big package here. All right, boys, watch it right up the gut.
Well, I see 18 Sanders in there at middle linebacker.
Right up the
He's
gut.
got his eye on the quarterback there. Hand off up the middle. He's got the first down.
Fell across the pile and got the first down.
2 or 3 Hounds there on that tackle. 65. Sean Nolan among them. 1st and 10 Middlesboro with 3 minutes, 49 seconds left here in the half. But Middlesboro's got, 68 yards to go.
Yeah, they've got a little bit of a distance. Of course, as we've seen this evening, they have covered chunks of yardage on these busted plays when we get after the quarterback and he goes to scramble.
Running with the quarterback keeping the ball, and he made the wrong decision there. Was that Hamlin again on the tackle? Joseph Hamlin.
Joseph Hamlin.
One of our seniors, son of Kim and Stuart Hamlin. Good job there. Second and right about 10 to go.
10 to go. Clock just now down to 3 minutes, 10 seconds and ticking. Ball on the 32-yard line. Still we could get a stop here. If you could stop them here and give them in a long distance on third.
Middlesboro has receivers wide right and wide left. I hear
we got a timeout by Middlesboro.
All right, we'll be right back. Under 3 minutes remaining in the half.
Middlesboro coming out of the shotgun. He's got a back there with him in the backfield.
He's got trips to the left. He's looking that way, and he's in rush
Here
hard.
we go again. There we go. There we go.
34 Campbell. All right.
That's what you needed. Call a timeout. Give yourself some time.
All the way back to the 18-yard line. They were at, the 32, so that's a 14-yard loss.
Big play there. Big play. He ran right back into that. There you go.
Corbin now.
Some smart play.
Yeah, 2 minutes and a half left in the half. Maybe we get the ball back.
Third and forever.
Well, if their quarterback could have spotted a receiver with just a little bit of a gap between he and the defender, he'd been well advised to throw that ball
Absolutely.
early.
Well, they had a bunch formation. Like you said, you recognized it right as the ball was snapped. They had three wide receivers over there and one split back over here and a man in motion in the backfield. There's people going everywhere on that play. Yeah. Good news for Corbin, we had someone going the same direction the quarterback was going.
Well, Corbin, you want to hold him here, but I don't know. I look for Middlesboro to let that quarterback run the ball instead of throwing it here on third and long.
This would be a good, maybe a screen, wide receiver screen, slip screen, something like that, something safe. If you put blockers out in the field, you get
you don't want to throw an incomplete pass if you're them. You don't want to stop the clock again.
Right.
That's why I was thinking they might let that quarterback roll and run, stay in bounds, burn clock, and it keeps running until they punt, leaving Corbin with not much time. But you may be right. We'll see what they do.
Now they're spreading them out again. You might be right. There might be a draw coming right up the middle. Now he's running.
He was looking to throw, though. We just had it covered. Gets rid of it at the last second. The defense is there, incomplete. Number 4, Corey Sewell was the closest defender there. That'll bring up fourth down.
That gives us 4th and 23. Ball on the 19-yard line.
2 minutes, 21 seconds left here in the first half. Would be neat now if Corbin could tack on at least another touchdown here or a field goal.
Yeah, they'll have plenty of time to operate with 2 minutes left. They'll go into the hurry-up offense, I believe, at this point in the game and try to get another one in.
Sewell and Maiden are back at midfield for the punt.
Punt away, not.
Short kick.
Get away from it, boys.
I don't know if it hit Fritz or not there. Apparently not. Going to come down.
About came down on top of his head.
Well, if it had just touched him,
that'd been disastrous for the
live ball. Either team could have jumped on it at that point.
Absolutely.
2 minutes, 10 seconds remaining. Corbin will have the ball at Middlesboro's 40-yard line.
First and 10.
And we've got an opportunity here, just 40 yards to go.
Prime field position right here once again. The Hounds have been blessed with field position tonight. We can say that. They've been on their side of the field more than they've been on ours.
Well, we've had one or two good kickoff returns. That helped Corbin with field position as well. Got Campbell and Fritz in the backfield. Watkins and Maiden to the right.
Oh, get rid of it.
Play action, it didn't work. 5-yard loss.
Yeah, Clint kind of got jumbled up in the backfield there. It was a nice fake, on that play, and unfortunately he turned around and one of his own linemen was in his way. He couldn't really break out. Well, that puts a whole new scenario on things now. Clock running.
Well, minute 47, second and 15. Probably a run here. Let's see though. Campbell in the backfield, Fritz to the left, Watkins to the right.
Throw it again.
Fritz in motion.
Throw it.
Well, they got us back across midfield to the 49, and the official says no fumble. He says
fumble
he was
on the
down.
play.
But you hate to see us get moved back all the way across the midfield.
Clock's still ticking.
Now Middlesboro may be out of timeout.
Well, that was what was on my mind. I'm surprised nobody's called the timeout, but they might be content going in at halftime 13-7 as well. It could have been a lot worse with us starting the ball on the 40.
Yeah.
Not over with yet. I don't look for anything dangerous right here, though.
We'll be able to run it down close to probably 10 or 15 seconds if we have to punt. Watkins at the carry. He's across midfield to the 48. That's going to bring up 4th down and about 18. Down to 35.
Middlesboro does call a timeout.
35 seconds
Little
left.
did we know.
I thought they were out.
That's what we get for assuming. You know what happens when you assume, don't you?
We guessed. We didn't assume. We guessed. It was an educated guess, but not a correct one. Well, all right. We're going to have to punt the ball, probably.
That was
Hit them back.
Unfortunate series there for the Redhounds. Can't blame them for wanting to come out and wanting to strike quickly there. But an unfortunate set of downs. That's how it goes sometimes. If I'm Corbin, I'm aiming this ball to the sideline. I want it to go, I believe, out of bounds, or you don't want to take a chance on a run back, somebody slipping, and then all of a sudden you're down 14-13 right before the half. And make sure that everybody's sound here.
Yeah, we just want a good snap, get
Good
off
kick.
a decent punt. You don't even need a big one.
In this weather, the ball's like a rock anyway. So.
All right, Clint's back at the 40, awaiting the snap. Good snap. Good punt.
Good punt.
Lands
Good
at the
punt. Good
17,
punt.
rolls inside the 10 to the 7.
Nice job by Clint Cashin there.
And 31 for Corbin helps secure the ball. Jimmy Lambden there helps down the ball there at the 7. Well, Middlesboro's got 93 yards to go and 25 seconds to do it in. So let's see what happens.
I know what I would do. I'm up here and they're down there. I think I'd take a knee, go down 13-7, and
Yeah, a little skinny guy like you.
yeah, a little cold, skinny guy like you.
They're going to let that quarterback scramble with the ball. They're gonna say,
I
take off, man.
I guarantee he's going to do that.
Yeah, he's going to scramble.
I guarantee he'll run.
Yeah, I see him rolling to the left here. And
They're going to take a knee.
yeah, what about that? They're right behind him. I'm surprised. They do it. They're going to let it run. It's down to 20 seconds. Clock will run out down to half. So we'll tick it off here with you. 16, 15.
Continuing on.
So Corbin's going to go to half, leading by 6 points, 13-7.
6-point lead. You're correct there.
Now, my recollection is Middlesboro kicked off to start the game.
Absolutely.
So,
More of the reason to take a knee.
so I believe Corbin will be kicking. When we come back for the second half in just a minute.
As clock's running down, we're about to start second half action of this second round playoff game between the Corbin Redhounds and Middlesboro Yellow Jackets. Our Redhounds up 13-7 at halftime. Randy McCarg and Steve Olson along with me to work this third quarter. We want to make a couple announcements before we get started here. We want to remind everybody that this broadcast of Corbin High School Redhound football is property of RBS Channel 18 and Redhound Productions, and any rebroadcast or reproduction of this game without express written consent of RBS Channel 18 and Redhound Productions is strictly prohibited. We want to remind you that our sponsors are Brittwood Pharmacy, located across from Walmart, open 9 to 6 Monday through Friday and 9 to 1 on Saturday, 258-9110. Office Crabtree and Goforth, located at 120 East 4th Street in downtown London, and Hometown Bank with 3 locations in Corbin, 1 in London, locally owned and operated. Visit them on the internet at www.ahometownbank.com or call 528-2000. Also want to remind you that Redhound Productions has the following video packages available to purchase at www.redhoundproductions.com, or you can call 528-4067. You can get Redhound football, Redhound middle school football, girls soccer, boys soccer, volleyball, girls or boys basketball, senior package also available, which includes the prom, graduation, and senior video. So, with all that said, Steve Olson, let me throw a couple numbers at you before we get underway here real quick. Looking here at the stats here in the first half, the passing yards is one thing that jumped out to me. 52 yards for Middlesboro, 53 for Corbin. Cashin only 1 of 3 for 53 yards, the big touchdown pass to put us up 6-0 there to Caleb Watkins. And looking at the rushing yards, we have 14 rushes for 56 yards for Corbin, 20 for 20 for Middlesboro. Total yardage, 72 on 25 offensive plays for Middlesboro and 109 yards for the Redhounds on 17 plays. Time of possession, Steve, 14 minutes, 41 seconds for Middlesboro, 9 minutes, and 19 seconds for the Redhounds. And the sacks, 4 sacks by Middlesboro for 26 yards and only 1 for 14 on the Redhounds. Thing that I wanted to ask you about, what do you think about that? Only 3 passes attempted by the Redhounds.
Well, I think they're wanting to establish the run game right now, and you never know with the offensive coordinator, Willard. He's going to come out here. He might come out here and turn everything around and pass.
Well, the ball goes right through the hands of the receiver down there at the 15-yard line. Redhounds converge on him, bring him down about the 21, 22-yard line.
Randy, one of the things that's kept Middlesboro in this ball game, their defense has played excellently. They've held Corbin to only 13 points, which, that's a pretty good accomplishment. But their offense right now, and I noticed the first game too, their offense sputtered. I thought their offense, I'm not that impressed with it. I thought their offense would be better. It's still anybody's ball game. They're explosive enough they can have big plays, and that's what Corbin's got to guard against.
Well, their offense, as you said, sputtering. They sputtered enough to control the clock there in the first half. See what they do here is Adams hands off and quickly brought down is, I think that's Russell on the carry, and he picks up he gets a couple yards out of it, so Bree. 2nd down and 8, and the ball at the 24-yard line of the Yellow Jackets.
Neither team has really dominated, and I don't think anybody's really established control of this ball game. It's anybody's ball game, but I'm going to say Corbin is a little deeper and a little more talented, both offensively and defensively.
It's been a much different game, hasn't it, than the first meeting?
Sure has.
Here's Adams carrying the ball, and he's out to about the 25. That's Sean Nolan on the tackle.
One of the big differences between both the offenses, Randy, you look at Corbin, they got countless threats. We've said that all year. If one thing ain't working, they can go to another different back. They can switch up, like they might switch up this second half with their passing game. Where Corbin right here, they rely awful lot on that quarterback.
Right.
The quarterback's got a gimpy ankle right now, and it's really hurting him.
Well, Ryan Fritz and Caleb Watkins were the only 2 ball carriers to get any yardage there for the Redhounds in the first half. As Adams is dropped back, gets good protection, throws incomplete. Fritz led the Redhounds in rushing there in the first half, 5 carries for 56 yards, which is not shabby at all, and Watkins had 5 carries for 26 yards. Of course, Michael Campbell didn't get a carry there in the first half.
Well, he made one of the big plays, though, that big sack.
He sure did. Corey Sewell, another one. And Rob Maiden's been neutralized in this first half.
He has. And you never know what they're going to do. They could change up right now, and all of a sudden Corbin starts passing, and that can really throw Middlesboro a loop.
Well, the Redhound defense is stout on this first series as they hold them to about 2 yards, and they've got 4th down play coming up here.
Good field position for Corbin.
And should be punting. They'll go into punt formation here, and Redhound should get some good field position with Maiden and Sewell back around the 45-yard line. 10 minutes, 33 seconds on the clock. There's a snap. There's the punt. Gets some good hang time. And the ball comes down and covered at the 45-yard line by the Yellow Jackets. That's where the Redhounds go to work, 1st and 10 with 10:24 left on the clock. Redhounds are up 13-7. Been an outstanding football game thus far from the standpoint of a lot of hard hitting and really hard fought. Everything they're having to fight for everything, aren't they, Steve? Nothing's coming easy tonight.
For both teams, nothing's coming easy. You're right.
So here go the Redhounds on the offense now. See what they can do. Cashin going to go under center. He sends Watkins right, Maiden left, and Fritz is in the backfield right behind him. Hands to Fritz, and he's right up the middle, up for about 5 yards. He's out close to the 50.
He's awful quick when he gets that hole. Little bit of a seam, and he's right there.
Much different game than we had in the first round of action last week as we played an improved Knott County Central team, but they were not improved enough as the Redhounds had their way with them easily. So here we go. Cashin under, turns, hands off to Watkins off the right side, and he's brought down. Some miscommunication there. I don't know what happened there. Number 68 for the Redhounds.
He didn't get a good block in there.
And, well, he came up hobbling a little bit, and that's also Watkins coming up hobbling a little bit. Daniel Nance, number 68.
I think he got stepped.
And I don't know what happened there. Beautiful night for football here at Campbell Field. 9:19, clock running, Cashin out of the shotgun. That's Fritz in motion. Quick pass out here to Jordan Wagers, incomplete. And again, Steve, look like we're just out of sync.
We are. Well, they were awful close together, that pass. It wasn't a bad pass. Too many bodies around the ball.
Yeah, you had one guy coming out to block and the receiver cutting right by him. Almost ran into each other. So brings up 4th down and punting situation for the Redhounds with the ball on the 48-yard line.
You got to watch that number 3. He's awful fast. He's awful explosive.
Middlesboro receiver sitting back at the 20-yard line. There's the snap. Cashin with good punt. It takes a Corbin roll, and it's going to be down at the 15-yard lines where the Redhounds will down the ball. Number 31 on the ball is Jimmy Lambden. He's a sophomore, so Yellow Jackets go to work deep in their territory once again. So we're keeping them bottled up back there right now in their end of the field, which is good.
One of the things you got to walk for is with a team like Middlesboro is one big play.
One big play.
You can't let down because they got enough athletes. I don't think they can establish, they did on that touchdown, but consistently establish a drive. You got to watch out for that big play.
Well, they go to work. Adams up under center. He's got a receiver out to the left, and he's got 2 behind him. He turns and hands off, and just right up the middle, a couple of yards there. See Sean Nolan, Daniel Nance. On the tackle. Brings up 2nd down and about 7. We'll give him 3 on that. Well, scoreboard showing giving him 4. I don't think he quite got 4 yards there. Under center, he's got a receiver left and right. Here he turns. Hand off, and again brought down out near the 20-yard line, still maybe just the 19. So it'll be 3rd down now.
Here's what they do, they try that play, and then they're going to try the quarterback. Maybe the quarterback draw right here and drop back to pass. They're not getting the line surge that they need right now. Corbin's coming off the ball a lot quicker than their offensive line.
Well, hasn't that been the case so far tonight with both defenses have dominated really the line of scrimmage?
You're absolutely correct.
So there's receivers left and right again. 2 backs flanking Adams out of the shotgun, and he pitches, and he's got some room over there. And good play out there. I can't pick up that number. I believe that was C.J. Crawford, number 9, on the tackle out there, but it's good for a Jacket 1st down.
That boy's awful fast right there. We talked about him in the first game.
He is.
He cut. There was a little seam right there. He wanted to run into the Corbin player. There was a little seam right there. If he cut up the middle and had that seam, he would have been gone.
Yeah. All right, 1st and 10 now, 7:21, 3rd quarter, 13-7, Redhounds on top. Jackets ball. Adams hands off, again off left side, and he's got some room out there. And right now they found something that's working, and He's going to be out there close to a first down. Ball be marked on the 35-yard line. We're to be 2nd and 1. All right, here we go. Hunter Adams under center. Handoff up the middle. I think he got it. Going to be just a little short, isn't he?
Boy, that's awful close. Yeah.
Jared Martin on the stop for the Redhounds. So 3rd and 1 now, 6:15 left in the quarter. There's under center, there's turns, hands off. I don't know.
It's pretty close. That line, that offensive line is getting absolutely no surge. They're going to measure that. I think he's going to be short by about 2 inches.
Yeah.
It looks like it from right here.
I'm thinking it's going to be a little short.
Maybe more than 2 inches, maybe 3-4 inches.
Well, it's a 3rd down play. So they're going to measure this one and see. It's going to be real close, but it is 3rd down. I expect that if they don't have it, they're going to go for it. They're short.
More than that, 6 inches.
They're short, so we'll see what they do. Boy, it would be huge if we could get a stop right here.
This is a big play of the game right here.
Yeah, if we could get a stop right here, it'd be huge. We'd have excellent field position right here. Redhounds trying to get their crowd up off their seat.
This is what high school football is all about right here.
Yeah, man.
You get plays like this, moments like this.
Exciting play right here. Could be a game changer. They're going to spot it, and he's going to have first down, I believe.
I believe he got it, too. Yeah, he got it.
So first down, Jackets. Well, the Redhounds are making them work for it.
You know, it's got to be frustrating for a coach. You know, at that particular play, that offensive line had a good surge to give him that first down because they really wanted it. But you got to have that kind of effort the whole ballgame.
That's right, every play. Especially when you've got 5 minutes and especially when you've got 5 minutes and 10 seconds left in the quarter. Having a little bit of technical difficulties here, Steve. We need to get that heater away from that cable, is what I was trying to do there. All right. I think Mike was trying to help thaw Matt out over here at halftime, and we got our little space heater here.
They're getting hot on the field, and they're getting hot up here, too.
About to set ourselves on fire. So, trying to put the fire out, I'm a little disoriented. We've got first.
I'm not sure quite what was going on there.
Let's see here. Evidently, there were some flags thrown while we were busy with the heater.
Like I said, there was heat on the field, too.
So it's 2nd down is what the marker's showing.
Yeah. Ho, 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 ho. They declined that. We got 4 yards. We got 4 yards. Ho, ho,
2nd down and 10. And Adams getting pressure. Watch out! Watch out! The ball's loose, and the Redhounds are covered.
Got it.
Ball's loose and Redhounds recover. Well, that was an outstanding run right there.
Big play right there now.
That's number 20. I think that's number 23, Russell, on the carry. That was a huge turn of events on that one play, Steve.
It was big. That was a turn of events and another turn of events.
Yes.
I mean, they all of a sudden it looks like he's going for a touchdown. Boy, it changed just a blink of an eye. The whole thing changed right there.
It did. It looked like he was going for a touchdown, and he had an outstanding run.
We had the coaches up here hollering that they misspotted the ball. The whole fans, the whole Middlesboro team was, and the sideline here was going crazy. Ball was snapped. He looks like he's going for a touchdown, and they fumble.
Yeah. So the Redhounds have the ball now. And watch out, Caleb Watkins with a nice run, almost for a first down. He's out close, as he's out near the 48, 49-yard line. So all of a sudden, Redhounds look like they've got momentum.
Well, that breaks your back right there.
Well, it's interesting, Steve, and we're not on live. So, you know, we'll mention we've got the Middlesboro coaching staff right here next to us in the press box, and to see their expression and everything, and I can understand it completely, you know. Gives you a different view of the game.
It does.
Watkins is in motion. There's a handoff. That's a first down by Fritz as he churns his way out across the 50 into Yellow Jacket territory and out near the 46-yard line.
You're right, Randy. It's interesting. You're sitting right next to these guys. You can see what they're looking at, and you know how badly they want to win.
Right.
You know, of course, we want to win, being Corbin, but it's interesting sitting right next to these folks right
Yes.
here, and boy, just the emotional change there when you drop that ball.
Yep. Well, you know, we were up here when we played them earlier. They were in the same position here, and we got to talk to them a little bit, and really good guys. And there's Fritz with a nice run.
Oh, he almost broke it there.
My, he's out across the 40, inside the 35, I think, to the
That's big time run.
first
right there.
down Redhounds. So the Redhounds moving the ball and playing with a little fire right here.
They certainly are.
The Yellow Jackets, on the other hand, saw the momentum swing to the Redhounds, and they're going to have to reach deep. And here's Fritz again, and what a nice run. I see a flag thrown in the backfield. Fritz was out close to another first down. And that flag's going against the Yellow Jackets. Chop block against Middlesboro. Well, Steve, the Redhounds marching right now. If they could put this across the goal line down here and get us up 2 touchdowns, that'd be huge, wouldn't it?
That is huge in this particular game because neither offense has really been a juggernaut tonight.
Chop block against Middlesboro was the call. And they'll mark it off. And that's a Redhound first down. Well, Fritz was out. He had the yardage for, I think, for a first down. If he didn't, he was real close.
He was.
So that's a 10-yard penalty. That's going to move the ball now down inside the 15 to about the 14-yard line.
We got fireworks are going to start right now.
Timeout, Yellow Jackets. Coach Kenny Roark out on the field talking to the referee. And, you know,
too much conversation, you're going to have the flag come out.
Yeah, well, that's what I was going to say. I hope that doesn't happen for his kids' sake, you know. I can understand his I understand what he's doing. But he maintains his composure, so there's no flag. So Redhounds now go to work inside the 15. I think the ball's spotted down around the 13-yard line with 2:49 left on the clock, third quarter.
I really can't blame him too much. You know, you got a big game right here.
Oh, yeah.
More or less, he went out there, he didn't get a flag, he vented, and he got it out of his system.
Right.
A lot of coaches would have gotten the flag.
Well, and, you know, that'll do something for a team, too, to see the coach, the fire he's got, right?
Carry it to the limit, don't get the flag, and hopefully your team responds.
So here go the Redhounds on the attack now. This series, the Redhound offensive line has come to life, opening up some holes And Ryan Fritz has been doing some fine running. Watkins is behind Cashin. And that's Michael Campbell, and he goes for short yardage. See a Redhound over there lost his helmet. That was number 75. I think that's Jesse Hayden.
I don't think there is any hatred out on the field. I think it's more the fans are doing that. That's just the helmet come off. I don't see it with the players right now. They're just playing hard. They're playing. Both sides are playing good football.
Yeah, it's just a hard-fought game out there right now, and I think they both want it.
Right.
So, second down. He picked up 2 on that. This is Fritz. He fights for a couple. Well, I'm watching, and Middlesboro player down there is pretty demonstrative, but it's third down now.
He can holler at the fans all he wants to, but the players are the ones that got to make the play.
It looks like we're going to have a officials timeout. Do we have an officials timeout here? No. See a Middlesboro player, I think, having some equipment problems. So, man, this is a lot of fun.
I know, I agree with you, Randy. This is a lot of fun right now.
Minute 28 on the clock. Hawks are running. Cashin under center. Third and about 6. He turns. He's going to roll. He's going to be sacked. Well, he got rid of it. Incomplete. As he got tons of pressure and put down.
That was smart. That's senior leadership right there, getting rid of that ball, not taking the sack. That's excellent.
That was an outstanding play by Cashin. So,
we try for a field goal right now. Field goal's big too.
4th and 7 on the 9-yard line, and looks like they will attempt the field goal. So Jordan Wagers is on for the field goal attempt, and he's definitely capable of hitting this.
Regardless, it'll make it a 2-possession game. If he makes it. Field goal or touchdown.
I believe that's Rob Maiden going to be holding on this attempt. There's the snap. It's down. Kicks up. It's good.
That was a good kick right there.
So that's a big play right there. That 3 points is big. So now a touchdown and a 2-point conversion will not beat you. Like you said, it's a two-possession game now. So 16-7 is the score with 1:13 left on the clock in the third quarter. Such a different game, Steve, than the first meeting.
It is a different game. I'm just saying what's helping Corbin right now. They're deep. They got a lot of skilled players at every position. They're deep.
And like you was mentioning there with Clint, that senior leadership, the senior experience, and we have a lot of seniors on this team, so that pays dividends right about now.
It does. I agree with you. And what I mean by deep is what I'm saying. They're deep. Where Middlesboro, they're not quite as have the depth that Corbin does at every position, and it's showing up right now in a big game like this.
Well, the Redhounds getting ready to kick it off here with 1:13 left now in the third quarter, up 16-7 after a Jordan Wagers field goal, and that field goal I guess was about it was from the ball was at the 9. So 14, about 24-yard field goal.
You want to keep the ball away from number 3. He's their speed burner.
Michael Campbell will do the honors on the kickoff, brings the tee out, and he'll set it up there at the 40-yard line. Well, I'd like to know what the temperature is right about now, Steve.
You're getting down to, it was 47 or so. You're getting down to 30-something.
It seems like it's getting cooler.
It does.
Campbell, nice kick as he drives
Excellent
it over his
kick.
head. Be no return on that.
That's big right there. When you got a kicker that can kick it into the end zone or kick it deep, period.
Right.
Let your defense get down there and to make the tackle. That's big right there. Kicking is a huge part. You mentioned that before, Randy. Kicking is a huge part of the game. High school especially.
Oh, yeah, most definitely a weapon. And that's why I go on each game. I know I've mentioned it, sort of made the point that how many kids we have that are able to kick, whether it's a field goal or kickoff. You've got some legs.
At the college level and pro level, it's a given. You know, you got to have a good punter. It's a given, and you will get a good punter. But at the high school level, you don't always have that.
That's true. So here we go. 1st and 10 from the 20 for the Jackets. That's Adams out of the shotgun, and he's going to be brought down by a host of Redhounds for no gain. They may give him 1 on this. Corey Sewell comes up a little gimpy.
I definitely think that his ankle played a factor in that run right there, because instead of reading that block right there and cutting it up, whatever side, you know, or establishing the run himself, he waited too long and then held up, and that's why that young man made the tackle.
Well, you know, although he's out there and he's moving, I mean, you can see a difference in him from the last game.
75%, I'd say. He's 75% effective as he could be.
Here we go, 2nd down. Off the left side. That's Russell out close to the 25. It'll be 3rd down.
We're going to be heading into the 4th quarter.
So this is a hard-fought game. We're going to run out of time here, Steve, I think. His clock's winding down now to 5, 4, 3. That's going to end the 3rd quarter. So with the ball on the 25-yard line, it's 3rd and 5, Yellow Jackets. And after 3 quarters of play in this 2nd round playoff game, it's Redhound 16 and Jackets 7. So Steve, a possibility this may be the last time we'll be on this season.
Yeah, I think it is too. It's been a great season. It's good working with you. I've enjoyed it immensely.
I have too. I've had a great time. So the Redhounds in a hard battle here, and we'll turn it over to Mike and to Jason, and hopefully they can pull us a victory out here.
I hope they can.
All right, we'll take a break.
Quarter. Corbin up by 9 points. 3rd down and about 6 for Middlesboro, Jason.
Yep, here we go. It's been a good ball game thus far. No, don't jump, boys. Don't jump, boys. Oh, there we go.
Sanders.
Oh, we did.
What happened? Face mask?
We got a face mask.
Oh, man.
He fell right down into it, though. That's unfortunate. He kind of. Oh, no, they're going to give him. Yep.
They're calling a 5-yard?
It was personal foul, 15 yards.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Man.
Well, that was unfortunate for the Hounds there. They had a good defensive call there, getting the quarterback on that option play. It kind of surprised the quarterback. He went down and kind of fell into the defender's hands there, and he grabbed the hold of his.
Might have been 19.
19.
Hamlin, okay.
Yeah, that's not Hamlin's fault. He was where he was supposed to be. It's just one of those unfortunate things there.
So 1st and 10 Middlesboro, 38-yard line.
Good job. There's Hamlin again in on that play.
He helped knock the ball loose.
Absolutely.
Middlesboro covers it.
Absolutely.
Back
Good
to the
job.
29. 19, Joseph Hamlin.
Right in there again, right where he's supposed to be. Made up for that 15-yard penalty. That wasn't his fault. Didn't hardly get the 15 back, but we'll take 10. That's what you like to see. That's the way you defend against that option quarterback. You bring somebody in, you kind of take a risk. You guess which way they're going, and hope you called it right.
11 minutes left in the game. Corbin up by 9 points. 2nd down and about 20.
Middlesboro with 2 backs in the backfield, 2 wideouts.
A little fakery there, but it didn't work too well. Oh, boy, what a catch.
What a catch.
Cross midfield to the 46-yard line.
Once again, just scrambling around back there.
18 Sanders almost got there. That was a prayer when that quarterback threw it up.
Yeah, he did. He threw it up, and, that was a nice catch for that wide receiver. Give credit where credit's due.
Well, he dove. He stretched out. He got it.
Corbin's still showing good pressure, though. Well, those things happen. We're getting downfield. I'm looking for an interception. We'll get one. Sooner or later, we're bound to get one.
1st and 10.
Yellow footballs are flying.
Corbin, 46-yard line. Well, if we catch one, let's throw it back.
We'll throw it back at them, see if they can catch one.
He rolls right. We almost got him, but he gets loose for about 2 yards. I see number 9 for Corbin getting up out of that tackle. 18, Sanders. But 9, C.J. Crawford got a part of the tackle as well, along with Sanders.
I'll give credit where credit's due for that Middlesboro quarterback. Hunter, I believe it's Hunter
Adams,
yeah, number 7. He's a tough little cat, you know. Coming in, they've been some injury, and he's hung right in there. He's kept the ball more than he's not, and he's still a ticking with 9:46 now left in the fourth quarter. You got to give it to the Hounds. They're not laying off of him, though. They're not holding up.
He has a receiver, but there's
we
2
got that
defenders
one.
there, too.
We got that one.
Number 9, C.J. Crawford, interception. C.J.'s a 5'10", 159-pound sophomore.
There's our interception we've been looking for.
1st and 10, Corbin going to be at about the 2-yard line, though, maybe the 3.
Nah, they're giving us up to the 5.
Okay, good.
When he caught that ball, his knee dug up a ditch line going across the 10-yard line right there. So that one's pretty easy to mark.
I do see a long divot or something or other marked down there. Starting at about the 5 and running down to the 3.
Does that divot remind you of your golf game?
Yeah, but I'm worse. 9:25 left. 1st and 10, Corbin.
You don't have time to play golf.
Watkins,
Oh,
big
he's
run.
gone.
He
He's
may
gone.
go. Let's see. He's
Keep
to
trucking.
the 40, the 50, 40,
That's-
30, 20,
Adams
10.
after him.
Wow. Was that a 95-yard touchdown run?
No flags on the play.
Caleb Watkins, number 42. Caleb's a 6', 184-pound sophomore.
You couldn't tell it on that run. He was moving and grooving down that field. That was an excellent play.
His dad, Reverend Ronnie Watkins, mother Jenny Watkins. Ronnie graduated in 1978 from Corbin, was a good football player here at Corbin, fullback. I'm sure Papa's pretty proud there of his son on that run, for sure.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You know, he recognized he was working his way to the outside and saw that hole cut back up to the middle of the field, and he hit that like there was no tomorrow. I mean, and he was gone. 95 yards. Corbin up to kick the extra point. Kicks up and
A little left, I'm afraid.
yeah, that was a knuckler.
So Corbin 22, Middlesboro 7. We'll have the Corbin kickoff. Jason, Middlesboro's down 2 scores now. If they get a touchdown, I'd say they'll go for 2. Try to get to 15 to leave them 7 down, but let's hope we can just hold them out. Mike Campbell, 34, had a big kickoff the last time he kicked. It made its way into the end zone for a touchback. Let's see if he can repeat that here.
Well, we need another kick like that right now. We don't need a return. If we can keep them pinned back here and have a good defensive series, force Middlesboro to punt, the clock really becomes our ally in that situation.
Middlesboro was moving the ball, but on a couple of semi-lucky plays, but you make your luck with good, strong effort, which they did.
This ball won't quite make it to the end zone. Fielded at the 10. Got a lane.
Up to the 24. Because after all, very often, the harder you work, the luckier you are.
Absolutely. Well, I mean, in any situation, if you give your receivers time to get open, somebody's going to get open. Defense breaks down. People commit. They see a quarterback running around back there. They don't know if he's coming across the line or not, especially an option quarterback.
I wanted to mention for the Nights Out, saw that Josh Crawford, Corbin basketball, had knee surgery. Going to be out till about Christmas, I understand. So we certainly wish him a speedy and full recovery.
Absolutely.
And I hope he's back to full speed. Definitely when it comes for tournament time, district tournament and region tournament time. And also I saw where Steve Bird, former Corbin great, is assistant football coach in college, Bowling Green University up in Ohio.
Nope, fumble.
Loose. Corbin may be on it. Let's see. Yeah, they're saying Corbin ball, but the Middlesboro people are saying, wait a minute, they think it's down. The officials are going to talk. I think he was still up when the ball came out.
There's no replay in high school, but from our vantage point, that ball came out before he hit the ground. That's Corbin's football. That's a killer for Middlesboro, especially in this field position. That's excellent job there by the Hounds, forcing that ball out. It kind of surprised us there. I'm not for sure who was even in on the tackle. We were caught up in the moment.
Well, I was talking about Steve Bird there, and but Corbin takes over at the 34-yard line. Because Steve was a member of a state championship team, runner-up team here, and had a great college career at EKU, and then played professional football in the NFL for a while, and and has been in the college coaching ranks for many years. Steve's a fine young man, too. Fine gentleman.
Illegal motion on the Hounds. Set us back 5 yards. Put the ball on the 39-yard line, 1st and 15. We'll try it again.
8:58 on the clock here in the fourth quarter. Corbin with a 15-point lead. And
You know, I think if you're Corbin here, you keep the ball on the ground, then you milk this clock. You got to run the clock right here.
yeah, if you do any passing, not much. Fritz the lone back now. Watkins.
Fritz
Made
with the
him.
ball.
Uh-oh. Ball's loose. Cashin says we've got the ball. The official's holding his hand up in the air. 2nd down. Corbin's ball.
Number 68, Daniel Nance, fell on that ball. You know, I made a mention of it earlier. When it's cold like this, the ball, it gets slick. And, you know, your hands become numb, and it works on you. It's not the same when it's 75 and sunny out here.
Looks like we still got about a yard on the play. 2nd and about 14.
Important thing, the clock's running.
3 backs in behind. Fritz, nope. Fake the handoff, and there's a toss. Wagers, a little overthrown.
Well,
Wagers did all they could there, stretching out for it.
You know, Wagers had a step, you know, on that defender there, and just a little out of his reach there.
Well, that'd have been a nail in the coffin.
No,
if
that
they'd,
would
put
have been
in.
it right there.
3rd
Yeah.
down and about 14.
As the old saying goes, if they'd score that touch, you ain't got to go home, but you can't stay here. This one would be over. It's hopefully we'll continue to drive the ball here, though. 8:14 on the clock, 3rd and 14. Ball on the 38-yard line, possible 4-down territory. It's
Corbin
anybody's
calls
guess.
time. We'll talk this over, and we'll be right back with the 3rd down play. Toss, try another pass here, or run it?
Well, if it's me here, I'm trying to pick up at least half of the yardage. Get in a 4th and manageable 7. If they gain that 7 yards, I believe they're in 4-down territory to run some more clock. A punt really only gains you 20 yards here.
He tackled me.
Oh, he threw it in Maiden's direction, and Rob almost got it. The ball was just a little high. And it's, as you said, a cold night. Your hands are going to be a little cold.
Yep.
So
Pass was a little high. He was in the right area, though. You know, it'd been a difficult play. It'd been an excellent play by the receiver to come down with that ball.
And we've seen Rob Maiden and others make catches on balls like that when it's a little warmer.
Oh, absolutely. All night long.
4th down, 14. Ball at about
I'm
the
thinking-
38-yard line.
Are we punting? Yep, going to try to pin him in.
Unless it's a fake.
Now, that would be a call.
Who gets the punt away. It's a nice-looking punt. They take it
And
at about
he
the
filled
3.
it up.
Uh-oh. To the 20. Down hard.
Down hard.
About the 30-yard line. No, that's 30-yard line.
That is number 20, made it on that tackle. Upended the player.
7 minutes, 56 seconds remaining.
Nice punt by Cashin. He put it right there on the 1-yard line, you know.
Yeah, he caught it inside the 5.
Yeah.
Comes out to the 30. 15-point lead, Corbin. We understand that Newport Central Catholic won their game tonight.
Yeah.
And the winner of this game here, we understand, will play Newport Central Catholic there next Friday night. That's the day after Thanksgiving. So
Next Friday. Both teams are going to have a road trip. Here we go again.
well, C.J. Crawford, number 9, was on defense. He almost had his 2nd pick there.
And Crawford had excellent position there on number 12, Matt Powers for Middlesboro running down the sideline. Excellent position there.
Got to bring up 2nd down. 10 to go, Middlesboro.
You know, and we were talking about this at the break. You know, Middlesboro's in a situation now down by, more than 2 scores, or right at 2 scores. They're going to have to throw the ball more. You know, obviously they're an option team. They like to run that quarterback around, but they kind of don't have much of a choice with 7:50 left. And as I say that, they're going to run a belly play with the quarterback.
Quarterback keeps 7, Lance Freeman on the tackle.
I guess
up to the 40. That's close to a 1st down.
I believe he's got enough for the 1st down there. I guess that's their way of keeping us honest.
They're moving the sticks. 1st and 10, Middlesboro, right at their own 40.
I need to quit making predictions tonight. Every time I say one way, it goes. I get surprised and they go the other. So
that's what's just one of the rules of life. When make a prediction.
Won't make a career as a fortune teller.
Yeah. That receiver's wide right and left.
Chew down at the bottom of the field.
He's looking left. Getting chased out. 2 or 3 hounds on the tackle there. 68, 19. 65, Sean Nolan, I believe, had the main part of that tackle.
Daniel Nance helped him out on that play, as well as Joseph Hamlin in on that.
So 2nd down and about 9.
Give props to Hamlin. He's been everywhere tonight on defense. Tough character there.
He's quick. Been reacting well.
Not to take any credit away from the rest of the defense, just noticed his number in on several tackles here.
Keeper to the left. The defense is there. It's a short gain, if any. I see 18 Sanders coming up out of the tackle. He had a couple others there helping him.
Middlesboro content with running the ball here. That's a bit of a surprise to me. I don't know if they're trying to draw us into something or what. Right now they're 3rd and what appears to be 7.
I'm glad to see Sanders back from that elbow injury. He's still got that wrapped heavily, though. 3rd down 8. Shotgun. Receivers left and right, 2 of them each side. Throws it to the left, short gain. 34, Mike Campbell on the tackle. He also had help from number 9, C.J. Crawford. Crawford might have had the initial hit, and then Campbell wraps him up.
Absolutely. You're going to have a 4th down and 7 coming up. Clock ticking now, 5:45. Corbin up 22-7. Clock becomes Corbin ally at this point.
I'd say they're going for it here in this situation. Being down 2 scores. Going to be a timeout. Middlesboro's going to talk it over, and we'll be right back when it's 32 seconds left in the game. Middlesboro in a desperation situation, down by two scores here.
Quarterback back, dropping back, scrambling now. Got contain on him. He's coming back. He ain't going to get it.
He barely gets it off into the deep. Oh, great catch. Oh, we were all over that. I see number 4, Corey Sewell for Corbin. He says, hey, the receiver pushed me in the back, but we're not getting the
we're not going to get the call.
You know, Middlesboro's had a couple of prayer passes here answered tonight.
Well, their 3 passes have over 10 yards or so have been on these exact same plays. They've been scrambles and heaves down the field.
I tell you what, 68 Daniel Nance did all you could do.
Absolutely.
And all you can ask of the big man, chasing the quarterback.
Absolutely.
All over the place.
That's more he's ran in his first practice, I'd say, tonight. They've tried to run him down, just can't get a hold of him.
But Daniel Nance did a good job. He did all they could there. They got lucky on that one.
Middlesboro back in a passing situation again. Going to run the option down to the near side of the field.
Well, he's got about 5 yards on the carry, make it 2nd and about 5. Middlesboro people say, hey, you hit our quarterback out of bounds.
Well, I don't know about that.
Quarterback's up. Well, he got about 7 yards on that carry. 2nd and 3. They're inside the 25 to about the 24-yard line. 4 minutes, 20 seconds left in the game. Clock running.
Clock ticking. Middlesboro taking a lot of time to get this play off. They better hurry. Play off.
He keeps it. Hamlin gets a hold of it. He gets help, I think, from number 9, Crawford.
There's Middlesboro piling on. Number 1 there, kind of, the plays could go either way.
About a yard loss on the play there. 3rd and about 4.
Clock continuing to tick now, under 4 minutes, 3:45. 3rd and 4, ball on the 25. Corbin still leading 22-7. And this is the kind of drive, you don't want any type of a drive for the opposite team's offense, but this is the kind of drive if you're Corbin in this situation, let them continue to run that clock.
All right, number 18, Josh Sanders on the tackle. It's going to ring out 4th down and short. He gets it down to about the 21-yard line. 4th and about 1.
Yeah, it's a long one.
Josh put a good hit on him there.
Well, that quarterback, you can tell he's his jersey's ripped across the back right under his name, so he's put in his hours tonight. Hunter Adams is, took hit after hit, and he keeps on lining right back up and coming at us. However, the defense is, we've got a timeout.
Timeout. Corbin calls the time, 4th and 1, 2 minutes, 54 seconds left. Well, from Middlesboro standpoint, I think you run that quarterback again. What do you think?
Well, I mean, it seemed to work on him, worked for them, all night. The thing about it is, I mentioned earlier, I said he's going to run regardless. He might throw the ball after he runs around for 40 yards in the backfield, but he's going to run regardless. But that's okay too. Where are we at right now? 4th and 1, ball on the 21, 2:54, Corbin timeout. Been a good ball game. I mean, if I know it's cold weather, but if you missed this one, you missed a good one. That's why we videotape it and able to bring it to the people that can't make it out. But it's been an excellent high school football game this evening.
And no doubt Randy McCarg read the disclaimer earlier, but we do need to remind everybody that this broadcast is the property of RBS Channel 18 Redhound Productions. No rebroadcast, no copying or further distribution is allowed without express permission from Redhound Productions. Now, you can buy DVD copies of these games, though, Jason.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You can buy all the copies you want.
Call 528-4067.
Just can't make your own and sell it.
Correct.
I think that's the law, correct? Is that the law?
Yeah, that's correct. That'd be a violation of law. Big time. 4th and 1, here we go.
Good to see our partners, Randy McCarg, and still with us behind us here.
Yeah, they're back there hollering. Yeah, the give up the middle. He's got it, I believe. Gets a little bit extra.
Got inside the 20.
So 1st and 10, Middlesboro at about the 19.5-yard line. So they've still got a little life left in them here.
Clock stops while they move the chains at 2:48. They'll wind it as soon as the chains get set. Ball's going to be on looks like the 19.5-yard line. Clock ticking out, 2:43. Middlesboro in a hurry-up set. Two backs in the backfield.
19 Hamlin almost gets him. He does. Number 19 Hamlin.
With Jared Martin coming in to seal the deal.
All the way back to about the 29-yard line.
Easy, brother. They'll get you for that.
Yeah.
Don't need a penalty. Don't need a penalty right there.
2nd down now, and what about 20?
I'd say 20 yards, looks like. They're just inside the 30. The initial mark looks like to go inside the 9-yard line.
2nd and about 20, all right. Adams looking to throw. Big rush put on. He gets loose.
Pass
a big one up there in the crowd. I believe Middlesboro caught it on a tip. Touchdown, Middlesboro. That ball was tipped by one of the other players, number 6, Daniel Crawford.
Crawford came down with the grand prize there.
Yeah, that was sort of like one of those Hail Mary, Doug Flutie type long passes, and somebody gets it.
Yeah. Well, that kind of. Have you seen the recent eBay commercial where they're throwing the prize down the field and everybody knocks into each other in the end zone? The lady comes up with the pottery item, and there you go. Yeah. Once again, a busted play, so to speak. Had him sacked in the backfield, got away, was able to launch the ball down the field.
So a minute 50, it's 22-13. Middlesboro going for 2. Hands off the 3. That's the man who went in earlier. We stop him short.
He didn't get in it.
Big stop there for Corbin.
Didn't get in it.
We have a 9-point margin and a minute and 50 left. Probably going to come back and see a onside kick.
Absolutely.
And we'll have over here on the left, Jason.
Here you go, an onside kick, one of the most exciting plays in all of football. It all depends on the bounce.
Corbin's only got one man back deep, and everybody bunched up here. I see 4 Sewell, Maiden right up on that front line. The hands team's
Cashin's
in there.
over.
Right at Maiden.
Run around the end. There you go. Run around the end. There you go. Run around the end. Keep on going.
One man to beat over there, and he brings him down. Well, that works out well for Corbin. We get the ball at about the 33-yard line of Middlesboro.
9-point lead with a minute 45. I don't know how many times. I don't believe they've used one timeout. Middlesboro has that I know of. They may have used 2. The most they can do is stop the clock twice at this point.
Seems like most successful onside kicks are those that are bouncing.
Absolutely. That's why I said
That
it's.
one stayed in the air and went straight to Maiden in the air. That's a lot easier to handle.
Yeah. You want those rolling type and just get that hop on you. They call it a bad bounce in baseball.
So like you said, 1:45 left. Corbin in excellent position here. I look for quite a few runs here. What do you think?
I believe I would
There's a run.
not do anything but, and there
Watkins,
we go. That's
he
it.
may go.
We're going to Newport, baby.
Watkins, touchdown.
No flags on the play.
34-yard touchdown run by Watkins. That adds on to the 95-yarder he had earlier. Caleb's had a big night.
Absolutely.
Score now 28-13. Corbin to try an extra point.
Well, so much for a lot of runs. We saw one run that made all the difference right there, didn't we?
League number 2, Wagers, is on to kick. That pretty well seals it with 1:37 left.
Yeah.
15-point lead, plus this right here if we get it.
I believe.
Number 20, Maiden to hold. It's down.
And
Kick
it's
flips
hooking.
to the left.
Nope.
So 15-point lead, Corbin 28.
If we could ever get over here on that right hash mark, I think we'd have it down on that play. But kid's got good leg under him, just hooked it.
That's true. We'll have the Corbin kick, and Jason.
And we're back, and it's 28-13. Your Corbin Redhounds with 1:37 left. Expect another long kick here. Here the most important thing on the kickoff is not let it run back. Don't get yourself into a situation where you're lined up on an onside kick again. Nice kick.
Big booming kick inside the 10, inside the 5, lands at about the 2. And we're all over him. Boy's going to go down at about the, looks like the 10-yard line. 1st and 10 Middlesboro, but they've only got a minute and a half left, and Corbin with the 15-point lead.
I believe you'll see a little more conservative defense here. Just kind of set back, don't let anybody get behind you.
By winning here tonight, Corbin advances to the quarterfinals here in the 2A playoffs. And we understand that we will be going to Newport Central Catholic up in northern Kentucky, Newport area. And it's the Friday, the day after Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
But everybody want to double check that. Check your paper, check your radio during the week, and hopefully quite a few of the Corbin fans can make the trip.
Absolutely.
They'll have to take a little break in Christmas shopping, though, to do that, won't they? Oh, incomplete.
Incomplete. Pass intended for looks like 23, Brendan Bowen. He's a senior for that Middlesboro team.
Well, you want to avoid anybody getting hurt here. You also don't want anybody getting in a fight because you don't want to be thrown out and thus not able to play next week either. So.
Absolutely. 28-13, 1:25 left, second down and 10.
Corbin's well coached, I think, and well disciplined, so I expect all the young men will keep their cool here.
Very disciplined team. Back to pass.
Complete.
Nice coverage.
9. Up to the 21-yard line. That'll be first down.
Tackle there by number 9, C.J. Crawford. 28-13 still your score. 1:17 now on the clock. It's stopped momentarily while they move the chains. This holds true. Impressive win for the Hounds. They fought through some adversity tonight. Got off to a little bit of a slow start, but hung around against a much improved Middlesboro team.
Well, Middlesboro came out with a full head of steam.
They was ready to go.
Really hard and tough in the beginning. They were really ready. So Corbin's, I think, better squad overall, and in the long run that has shown out here tonight, proved out tonight. Incomplete. He almost completed it up the 44-yard line.
I tell you what, he took a shot by Josh Sanders right there on that play.
Josh falling back from the linebacker spot way back there on defense. 52 seconds remaining in the game.
You know, your heart goes out always to seniors in these type of situations for either team. You know, playoffs, you got to lay it all on the line, and you wish the best for all these gentlemen on this Middlesboro team. If the score stands and the Redhounds walk away with the win here.
Number 30, Ryan Perry, is a senior. He's in on defense now.
Rob Maiden on that tackle. Number 20.
He laid the guy out there pretty hard. Got another first down.
First down clock stops, 44 seconds.
Ryan Perry's in middle linebacker position. Ryan Perry, a senior. Big rush there.
Get him, Jared.
On the
Get him, Jared. Get him, Jared.
Well, they almost had him 3 or 4 times. He's hard to bring down.
Almost intercepted.
Number 20, Maiden, and number 9, C.J. Crawford on defense. And C.J. almost got a finger or two on the pass as it came off the hands of the defender. Off the receiver, rather.
I'll give props to my brother on that one. Good pressure. Good pressure. He hung with the play. Did his best to chase him down.
25 seconds left, 2nd and 10.
Had a hand on him, but just quarterback wiggled away.
Well, he's done that all night. That quarterback really
he's got away from everybody. 2nd down and 10. Ball on the 36.
That's a different quarterback now.
That's number 24. He threw that ball with a...
We do not have a 24 on the Middlesboro roster, so I can't give you a name on that.
He may have drove the bus down. Can't prove that, though.
1st and 10, Middlesboro across midfield to the 48. Now only 17 seconds left.
Clock
Corbin, 15-point lead. Say it's what, in the upper 30s, maybe 40 degrees here at the most.
It's lucky.
Right
It's lucky to be 40 if it's that.
Good cold night.
Brisk night. They've continued to put 24 in.
Long pass to the right. There is a receiver, and he's got it inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. The Middlesboro's had a lot of passes that were thrown into 2 receivers who were covered, and they've just fought and got the ball. Corbin's been there. They've tried. It's just been one of those nights when most of the time the receiver from Middlesboro's come up with the ball.
Absolutely.
8 seconds left in the game.
7, 6, 5, 4. Middlesboro gets the play off. Pressure coming. Pressure's continuing to come. Cuts
Ryan
up.
Perry in pursuit. He's still moving.
Flag on the play.
Boom.
Oh, and he took a shot there by...
There's no time left on the clock.
Rob Maiden.
But a game cannot end on a defensive penalty. Let's see who the penalty is against.
I believe you're going to have a hold here on Middlesboro. Anytime you got somebody scrambling around, sooner or later they're going to have to...
Yes, they have signaled a blocking penalty against
That's
Middlesboro.
That's
That
it.
is declined. Game over. Corbin wins 28-13. Hope to see everybody next Friday night at Newport Central Catholic. Good night, everyone.
Good night.